What's going on, y'all? What's going on? This episode kind of touched me a little bit. And the reason why I said it touched me a little bit is because I am tired of these black pastors, not saying all of them, but a lot of these black pastors out here robbing the black community because of fucking emotions. This topic is about this guy, Jamal Bryant. Jamal Bryant is full of shit. He's full of ish. I'm not going to show you a clip from one of his church speeches.
I'm on Public Enemy. I came to tell white supremacists. I came to tell MAGA. I came to tell white privilege. We coming, we coming, we coming. We coming, we coming. God said, when you give me glory, I'm going to run them out of the State Department. If you give me glory, I'm going to run them out of Congress and run them out of Senate. If you give me glory, I'm going to run them off of your job and run them off of your classroom. I need you to take your neighbor's hand and say, neighbor, we got to shout like we got faith.
Now let's go through this one more time.
I'm on Public Enemy. I came to tell white supremacists. I came to tell MAGA.
First of all, look at her dress. Is this BET uncut dress? Or is the BET church? I don't even understand what's going on. Now I understand they say come as you are. I get that. But these people are supposed to be so high, like higher up there, right? Not saying people in the crowd talking about like Jamal Bryant. He got on a hoodie while preaching. Then using the words like white supremacists and MAGA to trigger black people into basically giving money to the church. You gotta peep the game. You gotta peep the game. These are the same type of pastors that would end up fucking somebody's wife in these ceremonies, in these churches. I'm telling you. These are the same type of pastors that will go around and fuck all the women in his church. I can see through it.
Came to tell white privilege. We coming, we coming, we coming. We coming, we coming. God said, when you give me glory, I'm going to run them out of the State Department. If you give me glory, I'm going to run them out of Congress and run them out of Senate. If you give me glory, I'm going to run them off of your job and run them off of your classroom. I need you to take your neighbor's hand and say, neighbor, we got to shout like we got faith.
You see that? White supremacy. First of all, this white supremacy boogeyman is ridiculous. So you're mad that black people support Trump, or people support Trump in the name of MAGA, which is Make America Great Again, right? For all people, right? They made it to be racial because they only thrive off making racial content, right? So one way they would try to guilt black people or other people who support Trump by saying white supremacist groups like KKK, they support Trump. So if you support Trump too, then you just like them. By that logic, if KKK eats spaghetti, you can't eat spaghetti because they eat spaghetti. Or you're racist. By that same logic, they would say white supremacist group supports Trump, so you shouldn't. By that logic, those same white supremacist group support the Bible. They worship the Bible. They worship Christ. So by your own logic, you shouldn't support the Bible because they do. Do you see how dumb that would sound? I bet I didn't test that out. White supremacists go to church. So by that logic, you shouldn't go to church neither. Because they over there. Do you see how foolish that sounds? This guy right here is a joke. He's a joke, man. Everything is about white supremacists. So hold up. So you act like white supremacists can't exist on the Democratic Party side? So on that side, what you want to support with Kamala Harris and them, which is actually Joe Biden mentor was actually in the Triple K clan. Literally. Bird. Like literally. But mind you, they'll literally sweep that under the rug and act like Joe Biden changed his mind and his heart. But then bring up some shit from Trump's father in the 70s, which is not necessarily true what they're saying about Trump. But then he can't change his mind? But Joe, what the fuck? By the way, it's not even true, by the way. But I'm just saying. Let's go to a different clip of this dude.
In Atlanta, a megachurch pastor is mad at a group of black Trump supporters who went to the White House. Viewer warning, what you're about to hear is extra racist.
I ain't afraid of the spooks that sat at the door. These runaway slaves hiding in the White House. I feel bad for them in the White House who are in there tap dancing for massa, wearing bow ties and grinding, laughing like nothing is funny. Get out of there, Negro, and stand with your people so that you understand that God is on our side.
One more time.
In Atlanta, a megachurch pastor is mad at a group of black Trump supporters who went to the White House. Viewer warning, what you're about to hear is extra racist.
I ain't afraid of the spooks that sat at the door. These runaway slaves hiding in the White House. I feel bad for them in the White House who are in there tap dancing for massa, wearing bow ties and grinding.
First and foremost, what kind of pastor uses language like this? Number one. Number two, you insult black people who support MAGA. Right? Saying we are these niggas, these whatever you want to call us, slave, runaway, you saying all it is about black people. But meanwhile, you want us to sit next to you. So you want to diss us, but meanwhile, come next to us. You try to use shame and guilt like a black woman. It is black woman tricks. Not saying all black women. You're trying to manipulate us by trying to gaslight us like if we're wrong, but yet you want our support to be on your side, right? So basically, this is bullshit, right? 100% bullshit. Look at everybody right here in the video. It exposed how racist black people can be in this very clip. And these people are so brainwashed, they don't even see it. These types of pastors are fake false prophets. They are corrupting everybody in a community to hate other people. Meanwhile, taking your token, taking your coin, taking your legal tender, and then they in return will move in the spaces where they tell you white supremacy live. They will go live in the white MAGA areas. Or, if not the white MAGA areas, they will go live in white areas. You have to be careful, people.
Laughing like nothing is funny. Get out of there, Negro, and stand with your people so that you understand that God is on our side.
First of all, I'm not even a biblical person. But what I do know, that Christians don't have a race. It's a faith-based thing. So you could be white, you could be black, you could be whatever. As long as you have the Christian faith, you are my brother, you are my sister. They made it about race. So you're going against your own Bible word by speaking this bullshit. So, let's say if I was a true Christian, guess what? You would not be considered my brother by the hate you're spewing. So I ask you, are you a true Christian? Because you're saying bullshit out your fucking head. This is the racist ass pastor, man. Like, I'm tired of these types of niggas. I'm telling you, I am tired of these types of niggas, man. What drives me to my next point? A little off topic, but Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl performance. I know I haven't put out a major public message about this on my podcast, but this is in that same area. Cause they try to shame black people. So Kendrick Lamar performs at the Super Bowl, right? And he was basically taking shots at America. Anyway, it was a message. So here's my issue that I have with Kendrick Lamar's performance and the extreme Kendrick Lamar supporters also. A lot of people did not like Kendrick Lamar performance, right? That's normal. That's their prerogative. That's their view. That's their choice. Some people liked it. That's their choice. But the extreme Kendrick Lamar fans will go out there and try to shame people who do not like Kendrick Lamar performance. You don't, what? You slow. You don't understand the message in the thing. It was a message. It was deeper than that. If you understand the hypotenuse and the hypothesis across the thing of the triangle and the right angle, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, you will understand the crux of the terminology of the heart disease was linked into the grasp of the bipolarism of this country, nation of the stripes of red, white, and blue, my brother. Like, what? They would try to shame people for not getting the message. But I ask you this. What if the person got the message and still thought this performance was trash? Have you thought about that? No, you haven't, right? So we get past that. They'll say, oh, it's Black History Month. It's Black History Month, and you got to understand it was a message because of the black greatness. And so now I ask you this. What about this deep message? That niggas can't stick together. Because his performance was geared around tearing down another black man in Black History Month. What about that message? And for the people that try to say Drake ain't black, y'all the same people that's made up the narrative that Jalen Hurts versus Patrick Mahomes is the first two black quarterbacks to go against each other in the Super Bowl in the month of February. That's Black history. Patrick Mahomes' father is 100% black. His mother is white, right? He's biracial. But you call them black to fit the narrative in Black History Month. What is Drake? Drake daddy black. His mother's white. I think Jewish, right? But now Mahomes is black, but Drake ain't black. He ain't black because of the song that Kendrick put out that made him not black? And not only that, so Drake wasn't black when he put out God's Plan and gave a bunch of black people money? So Drake wasn't black when he put out a song, Kiki, and he was giving people money for coming up with dances? He wasn't black then when he was giving out black people money, right? He wasn't getting awards on BET? I mean, I love Drake with God's Plan. God's Plan. He was getting out mad people money, helping out black families. He was a black thing. I loved him. But Kendrick Lamar come out and diss him on a different level. The fact that the Super Bowl performance was low-key embarrassing, and I'm going to tell you why. He had Serena Williams sea-walking, and everybody said, I don't understand what's the problem with that. First of all, he used her. He got Drake X Shorty sea-walking to the song Petty, right? While she's married. Fine. But the song is called Not Like Us. Talking about fake black people saying you're not really black, you're actually mixed. Serena Williams. Last time I checked, your child is mixed race, just like Drake. So the song can actually also apply to your daughter. Do you not understand this? When she becomes of age and she becomes a grown woman, black women and black men are going to start telling her that she's not really black. So the song is literally, you got hit in a friendly fire. Not only that, I'm going to say allegedly because I don't know if it to be true, but people are saying your sister got unalived by Crips. So what about that Black history, y'all? What about that message? And the biggest part of the song was A minor. And the Super Bowl, people said it. So it's okay to showcase a song about a pedophile-ish. During Black History Month. So now do I ask y'all, do y'all really love Black History Month, or Black History Month has been remixed or mutated into Black Destruction Month? Because all down my timeline, I've been seeing a bunch of Black destruction on my whole timeline in the month of February. What happened to the Black greatness? This shit doesn't make sense, man. I know when the rant, it was about this man right here, this church man, but I had to get that out of my way. But anywho, man, this church nigga ain't shit. That's all I want to say. With that being said, man, I'm officially going, man. I just got a headache just now. I'm sorry. Matter of fact, hold on. Before I be gone, before I'm out, let me check my blood pressure one more time, man, because y'all Negroes is gonna make my motherfucking hair hurt. I'm okay. 121/81. I'm okay. With that being said, I'm out.